last time I talked to you, I think we were talking winter wedding. It is the winter. Where are we at? You got the ring on your finger? We're past that.
I have to be honest, I'm so excited and ready to marry Bryan that we were a little bit too antsy in what we wanted to do. It's like we want to get married, but planning a wedding is hard. And now that I realize it's not going to be on TV, I'm like, I actually have to start putting things in motion. I would love to get married the first half of 2019. And now I'm like condensing it all, I want it to be super small because I just want to make it happen.
Okay, because you got to really plan it.
Yeah.
Well, what happened with that? Because you were kind of talking to me like, look, we'd be open to it being on TV.
Sure.
What went down with that?
No, I was always open to it being on TV, but listen, the cards aren't, like aligning in the right way, and it's just not going to happen. So, I mean, I guess I could always wait for it to happen, but I don't want to keep waiting to marry the person that I'm ready to spend the rest of my life with.
Well, does that mean, I would have watched it. Does that mean that, like, offers weren't presented to you that, like, felt good or weren't right, or what happened?
Nothing was presented.
Is that a little frustrating?
No, I mean, it is what it is, I know it has to do with scheduling and timing and everything, and so I'm not against that, but I'm not going to continue to put my wedding on hold or my future on hold, for the person I want to spend the rest of my life with.
Is that surprising, though, that it wasn't offered?
No, I think it's a misconception that everybody thinks that you get engaged, you're automatically getting a wedding, but that's not the case.
All right, well, let's talk then about a first half of 2019, like any other details, because you got to plan it all now, maybe a pantsuit. What do you think?
No, I'm not wearing a pantsuit anymore. As much as I love a good pantsuit and I'm getting them out on the red carpet, I'm going to wear a dress. I think I would regret it at the end of the day if I didn't wear a dress, and I want Bryan to see me in a way that he can't see me on a red carpet, like something special for our wedding day, something to make him cry.
I feel like he's going to cry. He's a sensitive guy.
He is a sensitive guy, and he makes me a sensitive girl.
Does he really?
No, seriously.
Well, I know he moved to Dallas for you. I talked to you guys there. You've been traveling a ton. How are things with you guys, and what are you continuing to learn about each other as things grow?
I think every day you learn something new about the person that you're with, but I think that makes it beautiful, if you look at it in that positive way. But as we're together, our love is growing stronger and stronger. We're not sure if we're going to stay in Dallas. We're actually contemplating Miami. LA is always on the table, but now we're really talking Miami as we're thinking about building our family.
Well, when are we going to build our family?
Listen, I'm ready to start now.
Are you?
Yeah.
Is that part of why you're like, wedding, let's make it happen?
No, I'm not. There's no exclusive here. I'm not releasing a special announcement. But if it happens, it happens, I'm ready for a family.
Okay. So does that mean you guys are okay with it happening right now? Ari and Lauren are switching things up order-wise.
But they also have a wedding date. They have plans. They're putting things in motion, but I'm not against it. If it happens, we're not going to fight it. But, we're not actively planning.
But you want kids, for sure.
Oh, I 100% want kids with Bryan. Can you imagine how cute our babies are going to be? I'm sorry, shameless plug.
Oh, and by the way,
toot.
Anything looking back with some distance now that you would have done differently, or like big things you learned about being on reality TV?
I truly feel like I was myself. I was even billed as the super opinionated, sassy, bold attorney, and that's who I was on the show. And so I don't regret any of that. My only wish is that you got to see more of Bryan, and you got to see why we fell in love and why that was so special. That's what I always say.
Because that's the thing, is you guys are a success story. You're so happy, you know? And and I love seeing it. Let's still get that wedding on TV. I still want to watch it. Maybe you guys can record it some other way.
Yeah. There'll be some way you'll see it.
Okay.
Don't worry.
And last questions for you. Elan was... it was announced that Elan parted ways with the franchise. Were you shocked by that, or do you know what happened?
100%. And it was weird how it kind of came out. I feel like we found out from somebody else before we found out from Elan himself. But Elan is such like a pivotal person, a figure. He's a polarizing figure in the Bachelor franchise. It's hard to imagine what a season will be without Elan, because he was even big on my season. And so, I wish him the best in everything that he's doing. It was definitely shocking to hear that he's, not a part of the franchise anymore. I don't even know what it looks like without him.
I was going to say, what do you think this means for the future of the show? Will it change? I don't know, we see it go a different way? What do you think?
I think the show has to continue to change in light of social media and everything that's happening. And sorry, Reality Steve, I guess that's a plug for you, Steve. But everything that he's been able to leak, and just in light of everything that's changing, I feel like the show has to constantly change its narrative and continue to excite the audience, because they're getting previews of things way before they were ever before.
Yeah, and it's changing rapidly. Do you have any idea why he did part ways?
No, I have no. I was shocked when I found out. I literally was texting Bryan. I was like, "Are you ready for the tea today?" Elan is not a part of the Bachelor franchise.
It was shocking.